The Squid Game has given us countless theories, but one stands out above the rest. What if I told you that Gi-Hun, the very man who fought against the games, will become its new leader? It sounds impossible, but the evidence is chilling. The theory suggests that by the end of Season 3, Gi-Hun won't just lose himself. He will become the very thing he swore to destroy. But how could this happen? Would Gi-Hun really take the Frontman's place? Today, we're diving deep into this theory, breaking down every clue hidden in the series. And by the end, you might just be convinced that Gi-Hun's fate is sealed. Welcome to Epic Feed. Let's begin. The theory: can Gi-Hun be corrupted? The theory suggests that the Frontman will break Gi-Hun's mind until he finally gives in and joins the Squid Game, not as a player, but as its new leader. This idea isn't random. It's built on everything we've seen from Gi-Hun's transformation across the seasons. At the start of the series, Gi-Hun was a different man, a bit clumsy, struggling with life. But despite everything, he tried to be happy. He smiled. He had hope, even with a debt he could never pay off. But then, the games broke him. By Season 2, Gi-Hun is unrecognizable. The smile is gone. His personality has changed. The trauma of the first games haunts his every moment. And this is where things get terrifying, because this is exactly what happened to the Frontman. A chilling parallel. Gi-Hun and the Frontman. The Frontman wasn't always the cold, calculating man we know. He was once good, until tragedy destroyed him. His wife and baby died. And after that, he became a monster. And Gi-Hun, he's following the same path. The series is showing us that Gi-Hun and the Frontman are more alike than we think. But here's the key difference. Gi-Hun still believes in humanity. No matter how much he suffers, he still sees good in others. But the Frontman believes the opposite. To him, people are selfish, people are evil, and he's determined to prove it. Which is why, throughout the series, the Frontman manipulates events, trying to make Gi-Hun see the world the way he does. And in the final episode of Season 2, it finally happens. The turning point, the rebellion, and the sacrifice. In the last episode, Gi-Hun leads a revolt, but to achieve his goal, he sacrifices his own people. And in that moment, everything changes. The Frontman watches, and for the first time, he looks satisfied, because this is what he was waiting for. He always believed that everyone can be corrupted, that when pushed far enough, even the best of us will become monsters. And here, in this moment, Gi-Hun proves him right. But Gi-Hun isn't the Frontman, not yet. For him to become the next leader, he must suffer something even worse. The final piece: tragedy, guilt, and betrayal. To complete Gi-Hun's transformation, he must experience three things. First, a personal tragedy. A loss so devastating that it changes him forever. Second, an overwhelming guilt. The kind of guilt that eats away at his soul until there's nothing left. And finally, a soul-shattering betrayal. The moment when everything he believed in collapses. Let's break this down. Will Gi-Hun really become the next Frontman? At this point, the theory has way too much evidence to ignore. Gi-Hun's story is mirroring the Frontman's. The Frontman is pushing him towards corruption, and the final pieces are all falling into place. But there's one problem. If this theory is true, then Squid Game will end with Gi-Hun as the villain. Would the creators really end the series like this? If a Season 4 was planned, then maybe. But we already know that Season 3 will be the final chapter. So ask yourself this. Would Squid Game really end in darkness? Or will Gi-Hun fight back one last time? Drop your theories in the comments. I want to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more deep dives into Squid Game and beyond. Thank you for watching. And remember, the game isn't over.